Ladies and gentlemen, the brutal fact is that the large majority of CMSD's kids and families live in poverty, and often generational poverty. So today I'm asking, what if? What if, instead of focusing on educating children who live in poverty, we choose instead to focus on educating them while simultaneously removing the effects of poverty, very literally changing the conditions.
Say yes to education. Take cities like Cleveland and invest in the social services and support systems that students and families need throughout their birth through college experience over the course of a generation so that those families will move from poverty.
When students are receiving the assistance they need, targeted for their own unique situation all the way through school, they're going to be better prepared for post-secondary and with the family belief that they can go.
Say Yes is a program that really allows for us to do what everyone says should be done, and that is bring all of the resources that we have to bear to address the needs of the children and their families and community. So it is about stopping decline, stabilizing, and then positioning for growth.
Say Yes is designed to remove the obstacles that students and their families have to higher education. With the services that we can provide for things like health care, we'll make it much more likely that they can get through school successfully and then go on to post-secondary education.
It makes the community really partners with our schools. We've seen this on our corrective action schools where we really tried to dig down and get the community connected to those investment schools. This really takes it to a level that's really citywide and can benefit every one of Cleveland's kids.
Say Yes to Education is a demonstrated model of providing access and opportunity to higher education for young people, especially those people, young people who are typically first generation, never having had the chance to see themselves in that setting.
My daughter graduated last year, and her grandparents, she's the first grandchild, and they were there to witness her graduate, and she was valedictorian. So for them, and then seeing the look on their face and seeing everybody that attended her graduation and how proud they were, I want that for every child.
We graduate 2,000 kids a year, and less than half of those kids will go on to college. And of that group, only about a quarter of them will graduate. So we take a group that started out at 2,000, and suddenly we're down to about 200, 250 kids who get a degree. When they have that degree, they're in deep, deep debt, and so they spend their time trying to get out of that debt. What if every one of those kids had a scholarship, 2,000 scholarships? And what if those kids that finished that didn't end up having massive debt at the end of it? What would those kids contribute?
What we need is an educated workforce. So Say Yes is all about building our own local human capital to fill desperately needed jobs that already exist. And so it's a no-brainer.
Really, the pathway out of poverty is education. Because people want to be self-sustaining. They want to work.
That's what this is all about. It's about making sure that our kids get the education and training that they need so that they can be successful throughout their lives.
This is a human capital investment. This is an investment in people that will grow up and become citizens that will help advance this region even further.
I am currently a sophomore at Cleveland State University studying secondary mathematics education. I hope to one day be a teacher here in CMSD and help promote our urban youth. The students that come out of CMSD are students who have the world against them, and to be able to see individuals just continue to fight and continue to be great is something that makes everything worthwhile. Having those social emotional supports and academic advising, and then adding on to that with scholarships at the end, I think we continue to hear it's a game changer in Cleveland. It's going to be a game changer in Cleveland. I absolutely believe that.